Welcome to Vicious Whispers with Mark Tullius, your source for horror, sci-fi, suspense, and all things violent.
Thank you guys so much for joining me today on Vicious Whispers with Mark Tullius. Today at the end of the episode, I will read 2 scenes from Try Not to Die at Dethfest. Why? Because that book is fucking awesome, and I want you guys to all die there. I guess it's debatable whether or not it's awesome, but that's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, I'm sticking with it. It has been a pretty incredible week. Lots of jiu-jitsu. Well, a lot of jiu-jitsu for a 51-year-old. I managed to go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, in addition to Wednesday morning. I only did like half a class, but I showed up for the rolling. That was awesome. I took off yesterday. Kind of felt bad about it all day long. I was beating myself up. I'm like, these younger guys are going 2-3 times a day. Why can't I? I should. But then I realized, like, no, I'm going to train. I knew I was going to train Friday morning. I just did that at 6 a.m. That was awesome. And I will go back tomorrow for a 2-hour seminar. And then on Sunday, it'll be open mat. And then it'll be back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the mornings, maybe Tuesday, Thursday as well. And then some nights. So trying to get ready for Worlds in December. Just signed up for that. That's in Vegas. My wife is going to compete. Bunch of the teammates from 10th Planet Whittier, the coaches. So trying to get ready for that. Pretty cool that my body is holding up. I was really worried about it when I was in Germany. All the walking, all the standing, that shit killed my hip. But for whatever reason, getting smashed by 200, 250-pound people in jiu-jitsu does not seem to bother me. So I'm cool with that. I would much rather it be like that than the reverse. Like, fuck walking. Oh, got the new cover for Try Not to Die at Ghostland. My first time seeing it. I really dig it. I think the colors really pop. Even the side looks a little bit better. I was worried about this one because I like the original so much. Also have Grandma's House, back at Grandma's House. The other ones I do not have yet. I've been waiting on those so I can send them off to a bunch of different readers from around the world. And I have other books that I need to send off that I just have not done yet because I'm kind of lazy. After turning that down, I went ahead and I wrote I thought it was a pretty convincing email to a publisher in Germany that I'd really like to work with. I figured I wouldn't hear back from a while, but the very next day they wrote back, said it was very interesting. They wanted to see a copy of Dethfest. They wanted all my stats, all my cells. So I had that to them right away. Hopefully I will hear back from them next week with some positive news. If things don't work out with them, I will go to the next pick, and then I will continue that until I decide, you know what, it would just be better to do it myself. There are a couple other publishers that I'm still waiting for them to contact me, see how serious they are. But those publishers do not yet have a horror line. They don't have any books similar to mine. They're thinking about branching out. So I don't know if that is a good fit. I want someone that's already established. I think that would be ideal. And if not, I can just continue to do things myself. I could go ahead and get Dethfest published, translate myself into German. Not with me doing the translation, of course, but a professional. I could not do that at all. My German is garbage compared to, I could read a little bit, I could speak a little bit, I could understand a little bit, but that is the extent of it. What else is happening? Oh, something pretty cool. I just got off the Doomed to Die Super High. So I finished putting all my notes on that. I had read it when I went to Germany, did some more editing of it, the main story. That was a Try Not to Die that is being converted to the new series Doomed to Die. It's fast, it's furious, it's pretty fucking brutal. I just sent that to the editor. Now all we have left to do are 3 small scenes. It's not a lot of words, not a lot of writing. Should be a lot of fun. So Steve Montgomery and I will be working on those while it's being edited. That's pretty cool. And I just got word that Try Not to Die /tag is going to be headed to me in a week, maybe 2. And I also need to work on Try Not to Die in a Dark Fairy Tale, those death scenes. So for the next couple of days, I am going to be doing that. I've gotten all but 2 of the Dethfest confession stories in. I've read through those. Those are all awesome. That thing is going to be cool. Oh, speaking of that, Eat Me, Verschling mich in German. That is out now. That's by Caitlin Marceau. That is extreme horror. So if that's not your thing, skip it. If you're okay with graphic sexuality and violence, then pick that shit up. So hopefully you guys will dig that story. I'm only going to put out one more Dethfest confession, and that's going to be John's from Slash Tag. It will be his Fighting Fire with Fire. I think that one is not extreme horror, but it's a very good story. So that will be the fourth and final standalone ebook. The rest will all be put out together in an anthology. I know I had said I was going to put out one a week, but too much work, too much energy, and also more costs. So I have to keep these costs down. I put a lot of money into this anthology. And so deciding not to do the individual ebooks, not that hard of a decision. It's like, okay, so many readers were saying that they just wanted to wait for the entire thing anyhow instead of reading it one story at a time. So I completely get that. That's how I would be. So thank you guys for telling me that, because that definitely helped with the decision making. My October giveaway ended. 3 of the 4 winners were from England, which surprised me. Yeah, it kind of sucks because then I couldn't chant USA, USA. But I'll live. Maybe the next one. So the next contest is up. That I'm proud of myself for actually doing that. Like, not only did I contact the winners right away, but I put up the next contest. So if you go on my website, marktullius.com, you can enter the contest at the bottom of that website. It's free. It's open to everyone worldwide. Yeah, I want everyone across the world to read my books, to tell their friends. So that is one reason why I'm doing the contest. Let your friends know about it, unless you're a selfish motherfucker that doesn't want to ruin your chances of winning. If you're one of those types of people, just be sure to leave a 5-star review and we'll be cool. I won't have a problem with you whatsoever. All right, last thing going on. Just finalized the Try Not to Die rash guards. I'm going to put pictures of those out in my newsletter this weekend. Pretty cool. It's not something I would normally wear. It's the brightest color thing I will own. But because of the blood, I'm excited to see my MMA friends and jiu-jitsu friends around the country wearing that rash guard. Should be pretty cool. A very limited number. We only got 30 of them, and many of those are already going out. But it will be awesome. All right, guys. I've got a lot of stuff to do still. My son stayed home from school, and I want to spend some time with him. So let's get to this. Let's do Dethfest. We will continue this story. So in the last scene, you came across this guy, Blackbeard, who is a roadie for the band Red Jolly Roger. He has a sword. It's on the ground. He's already stabbed someone. A big crowd is all gathered around because the security guards are trying to restrain this guy. He's fighting them. There's a cop running your way. You have to make a decision. So did you grab the sword to control the crowd, or did you grab Luna and split before someone gets hurt? I would probably grab the girl and get out of there, but that might be a bad decision. Let's see. I don't know what you guys did. Let's pretend you guys picked that one. Blackbeard slips away from the guard, but only for a second. This isn't our fight, and I don't trust this crowd, especially the weirdo in the green shirt belching out lyrics. Come on, I tell Luna, turning us around. The girlfriend keeps screaming, let him go. Hey, put that down, the cop barks, out of breath from running. Someone else shouts, get him. The tall guy in the war shirt takes hold of the sword and sings, slash and stab, terrorize the town. He swings the cutlass in a figure-8 motion, the tip of the blade just feet away from us. With my blade, I chop you down. I push Luna behind me and hold up my hands, hoping this guy will listen to reason. Just calm down, I say. There's anger in his eyes, a crazed look that scares me. Swing your sword and hack to bits. Grab the wenches by their tits, he sings, bringing the blade closer, his attention all on me. I risk a glance past the circle, the cop taking aim, but there are too many bodies between us. Drop the sword, he screams. Just put it down, I say, taking a step back. The guy swings the sword full force, and I go to block. Forget my hands, no match for metal. The blade severs all 4 fingers. Bloody sausages fall into the ground. I howl in pain and clutch my hand to my stomach, press the shirt to the wounds. There's a rush of air as the blade swings past me, leaving a line of fire across my chest. My shirt torn, my skin flayed. No, someone screams, drop it. Boom, 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 goes a gun, and the war guy falls face first, the cutlass landing beside him. The gash across my chest goes to the bone. A bloody waterfall washes down my front. My legs buckle and I fall to my knees. my brain burning with pain. Luna kneels behind me, eases me onto her. I've got you. The cop tells her to let me go, give them room. Get a medic, he screams. Hurry! Everything is chaos, everything pointless. The shouting, crying, begging, all blending together into the black void creeping over my mind. Try again. Damn it. I can never guess right on these fucking things. All right, so instead, we should have grabbed the sword to control the crowd. That doesn't seem like a smart option, but let's see what we did with this one. Blackbeard scrambles out from under the guard, crawls for the cutlass. The guard's face is red and he's breathing heavy, but he shoots forward, driving his knee into Blackbeard's ribs and drops him to the dirt. The cop is sprinting, reaching for his holster, but he's too far away. Almost everyone in the circle of onlookers is shouting at the guard, the guy in the green shirt looking ready to jump him. I leap past the dude with puke breath and snatch up the sword, surprised it's so heavy. People are screaming in my direction now, the blonde guard yelling, "Drop the weapon!" I step back from the crowd, make sure I'm clear of everyone. Stop it! I shout and swing the sword as hard as I can at a nearby beer keg, hitting with the flat of the blade, making a loud clang. It's like a bolt of electricity at both arms as the blow reverberates. I drop the sword and it falls to the dusty ground. Enough! I manage to say through the pain. Everybody chill! The cop approaches with his gun drawn. Step away from the sword. I raise my arms and step towards Luna, surprised even Blackbeard to stop fighting, his face lined in the dirt and drool. The cop takes over and cuffs Blackbeard, tells us to disperse, spouting some bullshit about interfering with the crime scene. The guard with the round glasses retrieves the sword and leads Blackbeard toward the main entrance. The female guard nods thanks to me as she calls it into her walkie and follows the other guard. Blackbeard's girlfriend is kneeling in the dirt, holding her head. Luna goes to her and lays a hand on her back. The song ends and there's a loud roar, the cheers dying down, the band saying farewell. The girl keeps crying while Luna tries to comfort her and calm her down. She looks at me like she's asking what to do. I have no idea and shrug. Luna turns back to the girl and asks if she's going to be okay. The woman looks up, mascara streaming down both cheeks. That wasn't him, she says, sobbing. Your boyfriend? Luna asks. She's looking at Luna, but almost more like through her. He just started singing the song and swinging the sword. He's our roadie and he just kept shouting it was real. A Red Jolly Roger? Was he on drugs or something? I ask. No, I swear. He's straight edge, been clean for 9 years. I'm so sorry, Luna says. I wish we could help. Helping would be nice, but we've done enough. I nod at the woman and wish her luck. Luna and I head to the entrance of stage 3. I'm still on edge. I let out a long breath to calm my nerves. Luna does the same. Holy crap, that was intense. I'm just glad I didn't get shot. Or cut off someone's head. Yeah, that too, I say, chuckling, feeling like I'm stuck in a crazy dream. Tess said they'd meet us on the north side of the stage. We take a left at the fence. Sitting on a wooden picnic bench outside the entrance are Tess and Kyle, a steady flow of people walking past. Kyle spots us and jumps down from the table. About time. You guys missed Red Jolly Roger. We heard the last 2 songs. Sounded pretty good, I say. No problem getting in? Nah, none at all. The chain link doesn't go all the way around. It meets with an older wall that isn't doing much good. Luna nudges my shoulder. Should have seen this guy. Practically a superhero saving the day. Kyle raises his eyebrows. Tess says, Jerry? Yeah, it was incredible, Luna says, nodding down the road we came from. You guys just missed it. Is that what's up with your face? Kyle asks. Trip walking into a porta potty, I say, turning to the main area so Kyle can't tell I'm lying. Tess finishes her water bottle and tosses it in the recycling bin. So where to? Bone Rivet started 15 minutes ago, Kyle says. Let's do it, Tess says, heading back the way we'd come. Hold up. Kyle points past the restrooms at a pack of 4-wheel drive golf carts with oversized tires. How about we go in style? The sign says $5 for a ride, and Tess and Luna seem fine walking. Maybe later, I tell Kyle, when it's really hot. We follow the girls who stay a good 20 yards ahead. I didn't think to bring a hat, Kyle says. $40 and a 40-minute wait will rectify that problem. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you, he trips over himself, checking out the brunette in a miniskirt who smiles at him. She keeps walking and gives a little wave. Kyle smiles. I think I'm in love. Dude, I have a feeling you're going to fall in love a lot today. I do believe you're right. He nods at Luna, who's showing Tess the blood splatter on the back of the taco truck. What about you? Any love on the horizon? There's a brief surge of pride when I imagine what Luna is saying, but it fades with the memory of Miller's breath on my neck. I squash it all down and say, she's pretty great, man. Why didn't you set me up with her sooner? The last one was a nightmare. I only met her like 3 weeks ago, but I figured you and her would really hit it off. The girls head our way, Luna's beautiful smile filling me with something that's been missing for a very long time. Really meaning I say, well, for once, thank you for meddling. Kyle claps his hands together and raises both arms on the king of the world pose. What are you all excited about now? Asks Tess. We made it, Kyle shouts. Dethfest! This sets off a ripple of roars all around us. Dethfest! Yeah, baby! Woohoo! Hell yeah, Dethfest! The middle of the vendor area where the three paths converge is packed with people flowing between stages. I take the lead and dodge the lines, heading north for stage 2. The song on the speakers ends. Jesus Christ, this is a long chapter. All right, guys. That's enough. I didn't realize how long this chapter was. Man, we will finish this up next week because I'm tired. I'm beat up. I want to go spend some time with my son, have lunch, all that good stuff. Edit this, do my newsletter, blah, 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 blah. But I hope you guys have an incredible day, incredible week. Thank you so much for listening. I do appreciate it. I will finish this chapter and do a death scene next week. All right, guys. Have a great one. Peace.